Hi, this is Kendra from Pencil and Pigment, and today I wanted to do another couple botanical books one's from the library, one's from our personal library. This is the library one. It's called Keys to Painting Fruits and Flowers in All Mediums, and this was edited by Rachel Rubin Wolfe. This was published in the year 2000. So we have composing and drawing flowers, painting flowers, fruit, and vegetables in watercolor, colored pencil techniques for flower and fruit, painting flowers in acrylics, pastel painting techniques, painting flowers and fruits in oils, and then painting light-filled florals. So this has about 120 pages. Oh, these are stunning. So here they're looking at composition. And while I'm not painting for this particular challenge, I do appreciate painting books. Here's one of my favorite tips is go to every art section, look at the pastels, look at the charcoals, look at the modeling, especially when it comes to like sculpting for anatomy. The sculpting books on anatomy are really, really good, even though I don't sculpt. So check out books in other mediums that you may not be fluent in. You know, if you don't paint in oils, still check out the oil books, because there could be some great tips and tricks for composition, for lighting, just things you never considered to think about. This is really, really pretty. Oh, these are my colors. I love a good iris. That's really pretty. They have step-by-step, and this is an older book. So if you want to find it gently used on bookfinder.com or check your library, see what their purchasing policy is. I'm not going to show you every page. Vegetables on a cutwork cloth. So that looks like it has lace bits. Wow, this is really pretty. And a color key. They're really trying to help you understand and parse out individual colors and composition. I really like the white that's left for the radish. Looks really good. Cluster of berries. Yes, I approve. So if you want step-by-step instructions to follow along at your own pace for painting, I mean, this would even work for colored pencil and other mediums. Pastels, it would work too. This is really, really fine, so maybe pastel pencils. But this is a great step-by-step guide showing you the individual colors and the steps. Adding pen work to your watercolor. Yes, please. Gosh, that's a stunning illustration. Ooh, that's so pretty. Yep. Yes. Yes. Flowers and fruit. This is a great book. This is a great book. I would like to have my kids try and follow one of these and see how close they get. They're a really good gauge of like the beginner level of confidence and technique to see. That's how I kind of gauge if a book has really thorough step-by-steps. This looks like you're inferring a lot between the steps. I mean, they're giving you the detail and the highlight around the seeds to make it shine. It's the same with the leaves. You leave the white to make it shine. That's really, really helpful in a blown up perspective. Banana. Acrylic. Background light. These are more complex compositions with a ton of subject matter, a foreground, a background. Paint light-filled florals. Yep. Yep, 100%. So you want the full value range. You want light to dark. Here's like a value scale. You want the darkest to the lightest. When you have a full value range like that, it really highlights the light. So you need a lot of shadow to make the light stand out. It's really pretty. I apologize for the noise. Sorry about that. It's a Friday. Using a palette knife. Okay, that's not something I'm familiar with at all. I don't paint with palette knives. I scratch surfaces the one time I tried it. So, interiors. This is a really beautiful book. So, it says $20 and then Canadian $30, $31. But I bet you could find this gently used. This is really pretty. Let me show you the next book. This is the second book in the series that we own by Fez Inkwright. And this is Folk Magic and Healing, an Unusual History of Everyday Plants. So this is a really, isn't that beautiful? Sort of fly pages. It's a really beautiful way to incorporate botany, history. It's just an interesting way to assimilate information when it comes to education. This is in our homeschool collection. This is copyright 2019. So we have introduction, the magic of plants, trees, forms of preparation, the A to Z of plants, and an index. So this is about 150 pages. And I just love the stories that accompany each plant. And there's little bits of poetry and poems and wives' tales and nursery rhymes. And here's the bookmark. We have the poisonous one in this collection. But I just love the simple. And it gets its own page. And she does the illustrations as well. So it's just a really beautiful assimilation of all these different things coming together, which is a great way to learn botany, biology. It's a great way to learn history. If you're delving into like homeopathic medicines or the history of different cultures in their medicine, how plants heal can be really, really fascinating. And again, this is the antithesis of the one I showed a couple weeks ago of the poisonous book. So here's the bookmark. Not a beautiful illustration. Always has sneaking a bird. That's what I say. In any sketchbook if you can get away with it. Beautiful daisies. Really pretty illustrations. We got a little insect here. I love the line weight. I love the emphasis on shape. So beautiful. Ferns. 100% ferns. Big fan of the ferns. Look at that. So great. Spooky for Halloween. So, garlic flowers. So beautiful. A skull. We have holly. I have some of that in my yard I didn't realize. I have some weird things in my yard I didn't know about. Mandrake. And I like the letters. If you're interested in typography and doing things like this as a drawing exercise, like doing a negative space letter and then creating a design around it with, you know, which plant it is, mandrake. That would be a fun challenge, especially if you're interested more in lettering or calligraphy, typography, if you're interested in doing your own book. Oh, look at that skull. That's really, really cool. Is that mistletoe? Yeah, mistletoe is not good for trees. Yet we use it for holiday season for kissing under. Which is beautiful. And you just look at all this negative space and it's just boom, right there. There's very much some design elements thrown in here for emphasis and nettle. We have some stinging nettle for sure. Oh, it's oak. Really pretty. Oregano, we got roses. Snowdrops. Willow. Yeah, witch hazel. And it's just an alphabetic. Woad. Woad is indigo. It's one of the indigo plants. There's several. Yarrow. And there's the index of all the things. Not beautiful. It's just a really, really beautiful book. So if you're interested in drawing botany, find some books that talk about plants or trees in the history section, in the botany section, in the medicine section, like the holistic medicine section, and look at what those books do. Especially if you're trying to put together a book or you want to make your own zine or you want to do like a page layout or a brochure or something. If you want to get more into the design elements of illustration, looking at how other books and things are put together can be really, really helpful. But if you've scoured your local library and you feel like you've picked up every drawing book they have, check the other sections. Absolutely check the other sections. Go to ornithology and look at bird anatomy and use that as a drawing book and as a guide. Go to anatomy for skulls. Oh, our dog says hi. I mean, when it comes to your local library, get creative as possible and check all the sections. Check the children's section. A lot of those drawing books and introduction to books like Bird's Feathers, like really simple concepts, have some of the most beautiful photo references for ideas for helping get out of creative ruts and creative burnout. I mean, just every single section you can think of in your library. Scour the sciences and you will find some really interesting things. So Lady's Mantle, Laurel, lavender. Love lavender. And that has a lot of, helps with sleep and stuff. So, yes, I really love this book. I really love her illustrations. I just love how thoughtful these are. I mean, from a homeschool standpoint, the kids can pick a plant, read a little blurb, go on Wikipedia, follow that up, and deep dive into it, and then see other things. From like a literature standpoint, it's interesting too. So, I hope this video found you well. I hope you found it interesting. I hope it inspires you to check out your local library. Again, see what their purchasing policy is and check all the sections. You know, maybe sometimes they have the brand new books parsed out in another section. Every library does it a little bit differently, but wander past just the drawing section and check out the painting section even if you don't paint. Oh, here comes an ambulance. Okay, sorry about that. Shout out to our first responders. We appreciate you every day. Check all the sections. Just really, really explore and think outside of the box, the book, the shelf, however you want to put it, and see what there is to see to inspire you and figure out, you know, if you're really interested in this book but you don't have the money, if you're on a budget or a limited income, check your library, see what they're willing to do and organize. Check out some older books. Again, bookfinder.com is a great way that it sort of parses a bunch of like eBay, Amazon, and a bunch of used booksellers all together so you can find the best deal. And really get out there and check all the resources, whether it be newer or older or in a medium you're not familiar with or a whole topic you're not familiar with. And you will find a greater span of subject matter, not just botanicals, but the same with animals apply, or people. Check your sculpture section. Check a bunch of that stuff. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Hi. Hi. Hi, baby girl. Hi. 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 You want a belly rub? Oh, let's do a belly rub. Oh, let's do a belly rub. Yeah. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Gotta have the sunshine belly rub. Oh, you're such a sweet baby. You're such a sweet baby. You're such a sweet baby. Sweet baby girl. Sweet baby girl. Hi, precious. Oh, so sweet. So sweet. Hi. Feels good, huh?